All right, everyone, welcome back to the show. Today, we're going to get things kicked off by talking about Ethereum and the eventual 2.0 upgrade. Before it gets there, it has some tiny upgrades it needs to make along the way, and one of those is coming up soon. That's the altar upgrade. However, Ethereum is offering something interesting to anyone that can find some bugs in it before they do that upgrade. Then we're going to switch things over to Dogecoin, and Dogecoin founder Billy Marcus tweeted out something very interesting about what he believes Dogecoin needs to do next before it's going to see its next levels. And then we're going to finish things off by looking at an interview that Elon Musk gave about 4 or 5 days ago. And he said some very specific things about cryptocurrency and government. I want to share that all with you, and then we'll finish things up by taking a look at the charts. Let's get it going. So Ethereum, it's moving closer and closer to its full 2.0 upgrade, but before it gets there, it needs to make these tiny bridge upgrades to ensure that the entire system is going to work. And you can see here the altar upgrade is up next. So what is the altar upgrade? This is quote unquote the upgrade that's going to bring light client support to the core consensus, clean up the beacon state of incentive accounting, fix some issues with the validator incentives, and steps up the punitive params as per EIP 2982. Clearly, a lot of crypto jargon there, but basically, it's something that needs to be done before the full 2.0 upgrade. Here's the problem. Ethereum knows that there could be some bugs in this before they do the upgrade, so they're announcing that they're going to give up to $50,000 of bounty for bugs that are found in the network before the altar upgrade, which is set for just a few weeks from now. You can see here it says the highest rewards are for critical bounties with high impact and high likelihood. These are the bugs that need to be fixed right away and could cause a lot of damage to the ecosystem if they are not properly addressed. So basically, if you find a small bug, you only get paid a little amount of money, maybe like $1,000. But if you find a big one, you might get $25,000 or $50,000. On to Dogecoin. So this was a tweet by Billy Marcus, and you can see this right here. The two things he believes would help Dogecoin right now. Number one, the completion of the Doge ETH bridge, and you all know that they are, in fact, the developers of Dogecoin are working on that, and that will be completed soon, definitely sometime within the next year. Exactly when, we don't know. Thinking probably the next 6 months, but probably early next year. And the second thing is NFT platforms allowing for a Doge ETH token to be used for purchases. This is cool. Now, here you can see he says NFT purchasing is a high demand with crypto. Allowing for Doge purchases of NFTs greatly increases its utility. And this is important. Doge utility needs to increase because Doge definitely has had some hype in the last year. And this has increased its volume nicely, but Doge's utility needs to come into play now as well. I like the article here because it says this: one sphere where Dogecoin has been seeing increased utility has been in the payments space. This is the big one. Its low transaction fee makes it a prime candidate for carrying out small transactions like paying for movie tickets and buying concessions at a movie theater. And with the looming upgrade, lowering those transaction fees by factors of 100 or 1,000 times, Dogecoin is going to put itself in prime condition to be the cryptocurrency to be used for these smaller purchases. That is a massive utility that Dogecoin needs to gain. But in the meantime, completion of the Doge ETH bridge and the availability to buy NFTs with Dogecoin would certainly bring more utility and help the price of Dogecoin go up for those who are investing in it. Before I get to the Elon Musk interview, I like this one. Dogecoin for donations in a church? Yes, there's a Mississippi church that is accepting crypto as donations. Very cool. I'm going to go ahead and let Elon Musk talk about the connection between cryptocurrencies and government, and then we'll discuss afterwards.
Like any form of money has no power in and of itself except as an exchange of value between people for goods or services, or to translate things in time, like a loan.
So is this the right thing for governments to do, to take control of it? Is it possible?
It is not possible to, I think, destroy crypto, but it is possible for governments to slow down its advancement.
So what should the U.S. government do? We had Gary Gensler on earlier, SEC chairman. He was calling it the Wild West of finance. What should they do, if anything?
I would say do nothing.
Okay, they're not saying that.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't seriously just let it fly.
Because?
Well, what do you think governments can do?
I think they can, like you said, I think they can ruin it. I don't think they can just slow it down. I think they can stop it. I don't think they can control it. And therefore, they may want to stop it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm some, massive cryptocurrency expert. I think there's some value to cryptocurrency. I don't think it's like the second coming of the Messiah, which some people seem to think. It will hopefully reduce the error and latency in the money system, the legacy money systems.
So Elon's going to go on. He's basically going to say that it's much harder to corrupt cryptocurrencies. And that is true. You can have governments changing things up and fudging numbers all over the place. But with a decentralized system, very much more difficult to do that. So much more secure and highly protected. But I found it interesting that he said the government could slow it down, but it can't stop it. Now, this other lady figured that the government could stop it. I don't know if that's the case, but I do agree with her that they can't control it. And so because they can't control it, they see it as a threat. And anything that the government sees as a threat, they squash it. However, the United States government has basically been taking the role that, well, we can't control it, but the best we can do is make money off of it. And the problem here, and the connection with Elon Musk's comment, is in the government's pursuit to make money off of crypto, they will end up slowing it down. They'll end up sort of cutting off some of its creative flow. And in that effort, I think that the government could have some impact on cryptocurrencies depending on the legislation they continue to pass. However, I have found that the crypto developers and the crypto market is truly resilient. And if the resiliency continues forward, I don't really see much of a problem. And ultimately, I think that we're going to continue to see crypto growing as time goes on. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. As always, I will catch you next time.